picking up the phone, so laying there since at the time. I have a Celsius and a coffee in front of me right now. Hi friends, today we are going to pick out my January TBR using little TBR prompts in this jar. Sarah Corrali did this, and that's whose video I watched, and I used some of her prompts. Possibly all of them, to be honest. So we're gonna pick, how many books do I think I can read this month? We're gonna pick 8 little prompts, and then I'll go to my TBR cart and pick them out, and we'll go over it together. I love surprises, but sometimes not. I'll let you guys see it first. I don't know if that focused. Book you want to reread. Okay. And there's a few I want to reread, but do I want to pick one that I like and want to reread, or that I didn't like and I want to try now? Whoops. Book by an author you love. Okay, that's easy enough, probably. Book by an author you've never read before. I actually don't even know if I have a book by an author I've never. I'm sure I do. I do. Book that has won an award. Okay. Sure, some of them have fake stickers. Whoa. Hello? Oh my god, my back. How many do we got? 5? Okay, 3 more. Book chosen solely because of the cover. Okay. Oh, I do that all the time, so that's easy. I feel like I need to keep like my monthly TBR separate from my other TBR, or I won't remember. Book with a color in the title. I mean, we can try. Last one is a book you bought from a booktuber recommendation. Okay. I'm sure I can find something that matches that. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go, let's go look through my books together, actually. Let's do that. Okay, first, book by an author you love. So I have Taylor Jenkins Reid that I've read before. I have Jodi Picoult, who I've read before. I've read Emily Given before, but I wasn't a big fan. I read Jessa Hastings, and I was a huge fan of the writing, but not the story. So I feel like that doesn't count. And I haven't read any of these authors. So we're going to go with Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult. The book that I read by her that I loved was Between the Lines, which was a fantasy book. Which this isn't. This is more what she's actually known for, which is mysteries. So this is about 2 women who are starting a new life in a new city, and they meet each other and become friends, and their teenage kids start dating. But then the teenage daughter dies, and the teenage boy of the other friend is the main suspect. All right, book by an author you've never read before. Remember when I said that I didn't have any? That's a lie. Oh, there's so many good ones that I want to read. I really want to read Powerless. I can basically pick any of these, so let's just go ahead and pick Powerless. Ooh. This is by Lauren Roberts. I've not read her before. It's about a society of like elites and ordinaries. And the elites have like special magic powers, and the ordinaries don't, and the ordinaries are oppressed. So the main girl has been pretending to be an elite, and then she has to go into like sounds like a Hunger Games style situation with all of the other kids that are elites, and her love interest is the prince, who doesn't know about her lack of power. Also the most gorgeous cover ever. Book I want to reread. You know what, let's come back to that. Did I bring all of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My stupid, I feel like I'm losing my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm supposed to have 2 more. Oh, I found one. Okay, well, I dropped one, so we're just gonna have to pick a new one for that. Anyways, book with a color in the title. Okay. I don't know if Mad Honey would have counted for that, but let's see. We've got... So none of those. Let's actually look at my nonfiction. Okay, I actually have no books on my no books on my TBR with the color, so we're just gonna have to not do that one. Book I bought from a booktuber recommendation. Let's see. I mean, the thing is, like, it's hard to remember which of them I bought because of a booktuber and which of them I just have a lot of the same taste as the booktubers that I follow. Okay, I will say, Never by Jessa Hastings. As I've said, I didn't really like Magnolia Parks, but Sarah Carali, who I love, loves Jessa Hastings and all the Magnolia Parks books, and I trust her with everything else, so that makes me want to give her a second chance. But it's also Peter Pan themed. If you know me, I love Peter Pan, so we're gonna go with this because I think this is the only one that I can like think of that a booktuber actually like influenced me to give this author another chance. Book chosen solely because of the cover. That's so me. Okay, this one definitely was. Were any of the others? This one definitely was. And this one was. No. Yeah. These three were all chosen because of the title, so let's just pick one. Oh, I've been wanting to read It Happened One Fight. I haven't had a good fake marriage in a while. It Happened One Fight by Maureen Lee Lenker. I just realized that I have Kindle. I have Kindle. Okay, let me grab my Kindle in a second. Emily Henry says this is her perfect read. And look at this cover. Look how cute. That's why I picked it up. But it's about these two movie stars, and she is so over him, but nobody cares about her career unless she is filming something with him. And one of his pranks ends up with them getting, like, being legally married somehow. So she agrees to one more movie in New Mexico because they let you get divorced after 6 weeks. Let me grab my... All right, romance. Okay, no romance books. Let's check mystery. Jeez Louise. Do books have colors in the title? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, fantasy. Oh, I see one that says Golden Curse. I knew a fantasy would have it. Book details. Why did this stop again? Oh, I'm starting the audio again. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get rid of... Maybe we just won't have good audio for this. Get lost in an epic fantasy romance where love crosses enemy lines. The girl must save the prince, and only magic can help those who oppose it. A curse, a hidden identity, a dangerous love. At 10 years old, Percinet Basile fled the palace of Gaul for her life. Now at 18, she must return in order to obey a curse on her family line. The prince won't know who she is, not anymore, but she knows him and what he will do if he discovers her true name. Made to fight for her life to earn her place, she vows to find a way to break the curse no matter the cost. To the death. The words describing the upcoming tournament turn Prince Alexandre Duran's blood to ice. The last warrior will win a spot at his side. Wait, so are they siblings? They can't be siblings, right? They can't be siblings. But you see what I mean? She fled the castle, and then she goes back in the prince, so is she not a princess? It's only 242 pages, though. Alright, I guess we will do that. Let me screenshot that. So that will be our color book. Next we have, oh no, books we have, okay, books that won an award. Let us see. Gonna have to look for fake stickers. This says, oh, inspiration for a TV show, New York Times bestseller. I guess we can choose a New York Times bestseller if it comes to that. Bestseller, best-selling author, bestseller, winner of the Orange Prize for Fiction. Okay, that has an award on it. scared to read this, but Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I bought this for my sister, and she loved it. Achilles, the best of all the Greeks, son of the cruel sea goddess Thetis and the legendary king Peleus, is strong, swift, and beautiful, irresistible to all who meet him. Patroclus is an awkward young prince exiled from his homeland after an act of shocking violence. Brought together by chance, they forge an inseparable bond despite risking the god's wrath. They are trained by the centaur Chiron in the arts of war and medicine, but when word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped and all the heroes of Greece are called to lay siege to Troy in her name. What? Seduced by the promise of a glorious destiny, Achilles joins their cause, and torn between love and fear for his friend Patroclus. Listen to me. Achilles joins the cause, and torn between love and fear for his friend Patroclus follows. Little do they know that the cruel fates will test them both as never before and demand a terrible sacrifice. Okay, see, here's the issue. Is that I know how this ends, simply because I know Greek mythology. So that makes me unreasonably sad. Okay, book I want to reread. Let's see. I've been saying that I'll reread. Let's go over here for this. Oh, but I kind of wanted to reread Love on the Brain, actually. Whoa. Yeah, I kind of wanted to reread Love on the Brain because I was doing a video and I was like, I can't. This is my Ali Hazelwood shrine. Let me take, oh look, we collect butt vases. Got 3, 2. So let me take this butt off. And I want to reread Love on the Brain. Careful, careful, careful. Whew, okay. Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I've been wanting to reread because I remember loving it so much, but now I can barely remember it. So it feels worthy of a reread. So, book I want to reread. Fantastic. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I lost one in the transport, so we're just going to pick another prompt. Book published this year. I don't know if I have anything that new. No, I must. Let's see. This one was like a big pick at Barnes, so that means like pick for the year, right? Oh, but there's a sequel, so there's no way. Oh, 2023. Okay, so I could read this one, which looks very good. Do I think any of these other ones are new? Is this one new? This is from 2018. 2022. I know that one's old as shit. If I got it at Goodwill, I doubt it came out this year. This is 2023. Okay, so the 2 that I have from 2023 that I haven't already picked, because I think 2 or 3 of those already came out this year. We have Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies and You with a View. You with a View. Which one do I want to read? I mean, I already have 2, 3. I already have 3 fantasies, so let's just go with a little rom-com. You with a View by Jessa Joyce is about a girl whose grandma dies, and she... See, I've had these books for so long, I just have memorized what they're about. About a girl whose grandma dies, and when she's cleaning out her grandma's stuff, she finds love letters from, like, her first true love, and she wants to find the guy that she was writing to, so she, like, puts it up on TikTok, like, hey, like, do your thing, let's find this person, and she does. It's the grandpa of her high school arch nemesis. I don't think it was, like, a bully situation, because I would not have bought it. I think it's just, like, I'm quite sure it's just like academic rivals type of thing. Because I don't like it when it's like a bully. All right. So we've got our 8 books for the month. Oh, this is so fun. I kind of want to do one more. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. I feel like I don't think I can read that many books in a month, but that's because I've been doing Vlogmas, so I have not read many books this month. Book that is a murder mystery. Easy peasy. I have a lot of murder mysteries, but actually, you know what? Let's give a Goodwill book a chance to shine. So this is In the Woods by Tana French, which is apparently the inspiration for Dublin Murders on Starz. That's how old it is. It's not on a streaming service. But this is about, in 1984, these 3 kids didn't come back for dinner in this little town, and eventually when the police go out, they find one of the kids, and he is scared out of his mind, can't remember anything, can barely talk. His shoes are filled with blood, it says, and the case is never solved. And then 20 years later, the boy who was found in the woods is now a head detective, and I don't think anybody like knows like his true identity because he was a kid. It was kept out of the papers, obviously. But a murder occurs in the same town, very similar to the one that he was the survivor of. And so he has to face his fear of the past and try to solve this. And then it like mentions like his girl partner in it, so I don't know if that's going to be like a romance subplot or what, but this was a Goodwill find, and it came out in 2007 because it takes place in 2004. That's why I was curious. Okay, now we're done. So we've got these 8 books to read, and we've got Golden Curse, I think it was called, on my Kindle. Oh, I'm so excited! I'm so excited to have time to read once Vlogmas is over, although Cross starts, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can finish all of these. Well, I hope that you liked that video, and I will see you tomorrow.